All right, welcome back to another edition of 100 Yards with Chip Lindsey. I'm Chip Lindsey. Today I'm joined by our offensive line coach and offensive coordinator, Ryan Pugh. Good to see you, Coach.
Good to see you, Coach.
Talk to me about, obviously a different year than we've ever had. How did you guys handle the pandemic at home yourself?
We spent a lot of time as a family with a newborn child in the house. It was good to be around her, and then obviously we've got a 2-year-old, and so I was busier probably at home than ever with trying to keep a little one entertained all the time. They get bored quick.
I can understand that for sure. Talk to me about, obviously you grew up a coach's son, and I know your dad, known him for a long time. Tony Pugh, I actually worked with him several times. Tell me about, the influence he had on you and in your coaching career, and kind of how that played into your deciding to be a coach.
Just growing up in a coach's office all the time, I was just around the game so much, and it was kind of, I guess I was born into this profession. And so when I decided to go into it, obviously I asked him for advice, and he really had a big influence in me getting into the college game. Obviously we started out together in high school in 2011, and so it was just seeing him have such a positive impact on young men. I wanted to be able to do the same thing and give back to the game of football that gave so much to me.
No doubt. That's one of the reasons I wanted you here with us, is I knew, a lot, as all our coaches, a lot of them have high school experience, but I think they all do a great job relating to our players and building that relationship, which I think is the key to it. This year we got a lot of guys back on offense, and obviously the O-line, we graduated, really 3 guys up there that probably, really had played a lot of snaps here in their career. So talk to us about how we're going to, make attempt to replace those guys and move forward.
Well, we brought in 6 new signees that are going to be a great addition to the room. I think we have really quality depth. We return, I think one of the most important pieces is the center in the middle, who was able to really step up in his first year as a starter, and so building things around him. Obviously an all-conference candidate as well at left tackle with Austin Stidham, and so you throw some other guys in there. Jake Andrews has started a few games for us, and so really looking to use the junior college guys we brought in along with the high school players, and I thought in spring we did a good job of just improving every day and really creating competition. I think that is what's going to be so big for us in training camp, is the competition between all those guys to get the best 5 guys on the field. But I feel confident we've got good players right now that are going to step up to the challenge that's been presented to them, and we're going to have a great offensive line.
Yeah, I feel the same way. And any championship team, man, it starts with the O-line. Obviously, you've been on some championship teams, so you know how important that is. And I do like the attitude and the work ethic we got in that group. Okay, got to ask, any favorite Netflix shows? What would you say is your favorite? This is kind of a common question we're going through in this.
My wife and I watched Outer Banks.
Oh yeah.
We caught Outer Banks. It was a shorter series. I don't have as much time to, I guess, watch Netflix. My wife kind of runs the remote whenever I get to the house, but Outer Banks was one on Netflix that I watched, and then I'm kind of a history buff, so anything documentary on anything that's happened in our country, I'm always looking to learn and grow from that.
No doubt. So that's awesome. Well, listen, I appreciate your time. Virtual fist bump.
There you go.
Looking forward to a great season. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.